This is On Air with BingX.
Hello and welcome to another episode of BingX On Air. I'm your host for today, and today we have a very interesting guest joining us who will discuss with us more about the project itself, and the project is called Fizen. And this project in particular is really interesting because it has collaborated with numerous industry giants as well as the Web3 space partners as well. So without further ado, let's welcome Sue, who's the marketing lead for Fizen. And we would take the next 30 minutes to learn more about what Fizen is, and I'll leave the mic over to you. Hi,
All
Sue.
right.
Maybe you can make a quick introduction about yourself before we begin.
Thanks, Emerson, for your just very kind introduction. I'm Sue, the marketing manager, so currently in charge of all the marketing work at Fizen.io. So we actually bring anything of the real world utilities and the real world assets into the blockchain thing. So currently at Fizen.io, we are the strategic partner of Binance, Kyber, many DeFi projects and GameFi project as well. Like we onboard them and also onboard the traditional businesses, like currently 50,000 products from 178 countries into Fizen. So yeah, so I hope that this journey gonna be very amazing with me as well, because I'm just so interested in the Web3 space. And thank you so much, Emerson and BingX, for inviting me and especially Fizen.io over their AMA today. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Thanks for joining us as well. So before we begin, right, I'm just quite curious. How do you know about the BingX on air, and who brought you here?
Um, to be honest, it's just all on social medias, like on X. Like I'm quite active on Twitter, like in X. So like lots of like being active, very active on like doing IMA to learn more about different project in crypto space. And yeah, and also like I got the invitation from my tech savvy friend. Like
Mhm.
he just like gave me the chance to come here with being nice. So it's just like a destiny.
Awesome. Definitely. Like fate is an amazing thing, and it can definitely bring opportunities and people together as well. So let's start. First off, I would also want to know, how do you end up working at Fizen? As I've seen your background as a VC investor, and you have
Mm.
also done your experience in the area of research and marketing. So could you share more with us about that?
Yeah, actually, it's a long story to tell, but I will just like give a brief about my journey to Web3. So actually, I studied my master in Spain in innovation and marketing. So actually, we have a one really interesting section, like it kind of a course into my whole master journey is about blockchain. That's why I know about blockchain. I have the academic trainings. I really like that professors. He's just like introduced me to the blockchain, and we did a good research together, and we published that research on the internet as well, and we got a lot of praise from the communities and all the blockchain enthusiasts on the internet at that time. Like it's like 6 years ago. So that's why I have a quite a mixed experience in the Web3, starting from the researchers as a researcher, like doing their project with my professors. And then, like I just like doing some kind of research, I invest myself, entered, having my own VC, investing some, and also incubating some kind of early stage projects. And with my marketing base, I also like try to jump into some kind of supporting projects with go to market strategies. Yeah, and I think that Python is a good environment for me as well, because they have a very strong tech base. So I think that my expertise in user growth and also like marketing promotion things will have finance, like just cover the other half of finance. So that's why I end up to finance team.
Definitely. I mean, based on your background, you are definitely um, do bring a lot of like valuable insights as well as advantages for the company itself. So, since you have been involved in the space for close to 6 years and with your marketing experience in the space, what is the difference between like traditional marketing and like Web3 marketing in general? Would you mind to maybe elaborate?
That's a really cool questions. Like I keep asking myself with that's the same question as well because Web3 space is like growing with insane speed.
Yeah.
But like I must say, like some like very academic concept, the Web2 and the Web3 marketing are still the same. Like we need to know like brandings. We need to know how to position ourselves in this space. We need to define our own market fit. Okay, what problems and we are solving for the users, like and how the market will adopt our disruptive innovations or anything new with our product. So the key concepts still the same, but the how to, I mean, the ways we execute all this kind of marketing is ways different. And the biggest difference, I think, gonna be like the Web3 marketing is more about building the connections with our communities. So, for example, the traditional marketing, you just okay, I just sell my products and that's it. I got the revenue. So it's can be like one-time users.
Yeah.
Uh, but like Web3 marketing is really need the community strength because it's about a token. If you want to go it long term, you need the support from your your community buying powers. So
Mm.
yeah, that's a big difference that I can learn about Web3 marketing.
Yeah. And then do you guys also like approach Web3 influencers like KOLs for
Yeah,
one of
it's true. It's true. And actually, the Web3 KOLs and influencers, they are different type as well. Even
Mhm.
like the way that they are just like so anonymous, but they can make the huge impact on the whole, like ecosystem. Some big KOL, we don't even know their names, really the real name or their real identities, but they still make a huge, I mean, make a wave in this Web3 space. So like many interesting things here.
Definitely. And I personally also love this space because this space is not just promising, but it's also fun at the same time. And of
Mm.
course, it is rather like uh, interesting to see like people using a lot of pseudonyms around, but they are all genuine and really talented people around in the
Yeah.
Web3 space. Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe let's move on to the main highlight about this AMA. So we do mention about like Phison, right? And then we started off this AMA talking about Phison. So could you maybe let us know what is Phison and how does it work?
Yeah, actually, you can see from the subtitles of my name, like Fizen.io, from real world utilities to real world assets. So actually, that's what Fizen.io is doing right now. We just try to bring all the real world utilities and real world assets into blockchain. So
Yes.
from like all kind of brands like Starbucks, Netflix, any like grocery store like Carrefour in French. If anyone here is going to Paris Blockchain Week, yeah, you can use Fizen.io to purchase some kind of like foods and stuff. Also like grab a taxis in French. So we bring all the real world utilities, anything that in your real life application, we bring into the crypto space that you can pay with your crypto assets and like across over for now like 30 blockchains. So it's like make crypto as a mass adoption via the real world applications and the real world assets. Yeah.
Wow. So there's over 30 blockchains integrated onto Phison today.
Yes, many blockchain are already but we have a almost like EVM based blockchain, EVM based, and also like polygons, and adding others layer one as well. So above like around 30 blockchains right now, and we also onboard like many different projects who can integrate their tokens into Finance Super App as well. So you can use that token to pay for such kind of real world utilities.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And this is definitely a very, very good like solution, especially,
Mm,
in the space we often say like we want to get mass adoption fast. We want to
yeah,
find real world use case. So I think Phison is definitely one of the solutions that can bring about a mass adoption for this space and to be one of the
yeah,
contributors, yeah,
yeah.
to our
We
space.
also want to focus on the Web2 user as well. So as they want start their journey with Web3, with trading somehow, they can start by, like buying stuff with crypto. So it can be a very good entries for them into the Web3 space. Like they
Mm,
know how to create a wallet, keep their private key, transfer their fund, like money from different like on off route on our app, and then also like spend that crypto before going transfer the money for trading or something like that. Yeah.
yeah,
So
certainly. Yeah, and you mentioned about this part, which actually brings me to the next question. So
mm,
with like the kind of like Web3 implementation is definitely not as user friendly to Web2 users. So
mm.
what's the biggest challenge that you think other than that you have ever faced in the Web3 space, and more specifically in Python?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do think that yeah, of course, any if you are a project builders, anyone, you have faced a lot of problems like challenges, like finding funds to sponsor your project, keep it long term to build a project. Okay, like how to get the users, because like it's like all the Web3 users are limited. Like the really user know about Web3 as very limited. We need to get more from Web2. So as like a marketers in the Web3, I think the biggest challenge for me is of like how the Web3 is changing and moving with a very, very incredible speed. I mean, it's like even when I wake up, okay, BTC just dropped down and everything just like on hold for like couple of days, a couple of months, or like the government, like like the rules and the regulations as well. Like some countries just block, like some kind of exchanges or block their, like crypto activities, that kind of stuff. So it keep changing the rules and the vibe as well. Like some days the memes coins can just come off and just like control all over the market. No one knows what BTC or Ethereum is. They just know about Bonk or Flocky or some kind of meme coins.
Yeah,
So that's very
definitely.
interesting. Like we need to keep updated any day, every single seconds and minutes in this space to keep our project on point and at least survive with success in this market, to be honest.
Yeah,
Always keep
definitely.
moving.
So do you have do Pfizer have any plan to maybe collaborate with meme coins? Like,
We got a lot of offers, to be honest. Got a lot of offer. Hey guys, can't you just add of like our meme token to pay for Starbucks on
oh,
Finance app? So I think
yeah,
it's cool. Yeah, actually, considering the pros and cons, the pros is like we got users because the meme users, they are very rich, they
yeah,
rich, and they are huge communities. Like meme communities are huge, but the cons things is like it will be very difficult for us to partner with others projects who don't like memes one.
mm,
So we need to weigh up the pros and cons, integrating. But actually, we are not against. But yeah, we need to look into what meme project asking for our collaborations.
Yeah,
But
awesome, man.
I really like meme as well. I just like also chat memes.
Did you like bought any meme coins recently? You don't have to mention, but do you buy any recently?
Yes, recently a lot because recently there's some kind of change, new change,
Yeah.
which are very focused on memes. So I do take my initiative in investing, like do my personal investments into such kind of projects because yeah, I just need to earn money as well. I invest.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, likewise. To the moon, like is what you're in for.
But like
Yeah,
mostly I just like for a couple of projects on the early stage of that change. Yeah,
yeah. The upside
really look.
potential is
Yeah.
better. Yeah. So great to hear. Okay, so going back to the main like stuff about Phison, and we spoke specifically about meme coins, right?
Mhm.
So other than that, we do know, yeah, from the very fact that Phison is very active on partnerships lately. So do you have any specific tips to share about what kind of projects would most benefit from Phison?
Yeah. So this is a very nice question. I'm not really in charge of the business part in our company. Like we have a
Mm,
partnership teams, but I can answer these questions well, I think. Like any Web3 projects can collaborate with Phison. Because actually in our I check our like partner portfolios. We have a GameFi, DeFi, we have distributors, we have AI projects, we have a Depin. Like it's crossed all over the different categories of the Web3 because actually we deliver them a very good like utilities. And like your token can be used for payment of the real world assets and real world utilities. For example, if you have your token can pay for a Starbucks coffee, and also your token can like invest in some kind of real world assets. So yeah, anyway, like it's like we offer a platform for you to access to some kind of real world utilities and real world assets. So we open that offers to any Web3 projects. But of course, we need to go through some due diligence process before the actual partnerships. But anyway, it's an open offer.
Okay. So I'm also quite curious, like since you also have like a sizable number of like Web2 users,
Mhm.
how do you go about like getting them to maybe purchase crypto? Because I believe some of the
Mm.
products might be in crypto as well.
Yeah. Um, it's a very hard story, like hard journey, because actually the biggest, how can I say, obstacle for Web2 user into the Web3 is the complexity, and also like the worry about being scammed. So
Mm,
finance, actually, we have been, working, like also attending lots of traditional events, and also like we do some educational like courses for users to like know about cryptos and also onboard them into finance with a very safe approach that you just can buy your first crypto and use that crypto to pay for your daily stuff. So you know how to do the basic things about Web3 before you can go on, like further step, like do some tradings and also swapping tokens, that kind of things. So in general, like attending some kind of traditional events, we are the host of like some kind of Miss universe, and also like some kind of like pageants and beauty pageants competitions, or like both globally and domestically. So actually, we just like also like use a kind of KOL, like the kind of beauties to like educate users about like crypto things.
I
So
see.
actually,
Awesome. So it's not only providing a service to your users or consumers, but at the same time, you have Pfizer have also stepped up in the education aspect, which is
yeah.
great. So that brings me to the next question. So, other than all this, like, what are the kind of upcoming development roadmap that potential users can expect?
Yeah. So upcoming milestone for finance, like for the development, we keep adding more utilities, like real world utilities, into finance super app to offer for our partners and also for our users. Like we are adding like 5,000 brands from African countries to have Africans users to pay for electricity, water bills with crypto. Like the inflation in those countries is insane. So we really want to have them with crypto. So a lot of them ask us for that kind of stuff. And we also add, like airlines and hotel bookings into our finance super app. So you guys can also book hotels and, or and airlines with cryptos. So like adding more utilities, also like enhancing some Web3 experience, like some cross-chain bridge, cross-chain swap to maximize their user experience, uh, adding more on out-from services across the globe to make sure like they all have like the smoothest experience with financial super app, like all in one. Yeah. And
I
of
see.
course, partner more partnership to bring more value to the crypto projects.
Okay. So, how about Phison itself being a project and a platform that accepts a lot of cryptocurrencies? Do you guys have any plans to tokenize your project, or is it already tokenized?
Yeah, we haven't launched our token yet. We are working with some kind of ICNG CX for listing our tokens, and BingX also on our list as well.
Right.
uh,
Thanks.
so
Got it.
yeah, so actually it's like we need the final confirmation before we can public that information. But yes, in this quarter two, we will launch our Phison token on different CX.
Okay. So, for those of you who are looking for new and upcoming potential tokens, yeah, feel free to check out
Yes.
Phison.io
I
for
will
more
keep
info.
checking up with you. Hey, Emerson, have you bought for the token yet? We listed on
Definitely
Big
looking for that. For sure, myself as well. Okay, so I guess like we are almost towards the ending of today's session, and I would like to ask you a final question. Like, is there any upcoming events that you or Phison are specifically joining in the coming months that maybe we could see you guys offline?
Yes. Are you talking about token 2049? Yes,
Ah,
we will attend that. Our team, like our team of like 6 people, including our team in Dubai,
mm-hmm,
will attend the token 2049, and everyone we have a booth at the Global Blockchain Show on
mm-hmm.
April 16 to 16 17. It's like 2 days before token 2049, so you guys can just come to our booth and grab some gifts over there.
Definitely, and likewise for over at BingX, we have also came out with a site event,
Mhm.
and we are also like on site. So I think definitely we can do some exchange, like one,
Yeah.
yeah,
See you there. Really,
yeah,
really what
yeah,
we need to schedule on our calendar. I would
definitely,
I would claim you. Hey, I haven't met Emerson and Bing X team yet. We have a in case. Okay.
definitely. Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, so once again, thank you so much. And I think today's session is pretty insightful and a lot of things to take away. Especially, we are not just talking about Phison, but also marketing in general, Web3 marketing, which is something that a lot of people are curious and interested to know about. So, thank you once again, Sue, for joining us in today's Thing As On Air. And we do look forward to collaborate with Phison on a deeper basis in the coming weeks and months ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have any final thoughts or words for our audience tonight?
Yeah, I just want to thank you, like personally to you, Amazons, and also thank you to Bing X team for your amazing opportunity to be here on Bing X. I know that you are doing amazing job to have project to spread the word, like to the Web3 audience on your ecosystem, and that's a really a huge honors and really a huge support that you are doing for our projects. And so I just want to say thank you, anyone who like listening or watching this stream. So keep supporting Fizen.io. You can go to our website to check out our latest news and information, Fizen.io, and keep supporting BingX. Yep, you are doing great things. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely. Whether it's at BingX or at Phison, there's definitely a lot to look forward to this year and beyond. So
Yeah.
thank you once again, Sue, for joining us in today's session. And to audience listening to this live stream, just feel free to visit Phison.io or check out our comment section below for more information about Phison. So thank you once again. Thank you, Sue, and thank you, BingX fam, for taking your time for this session tonight. So,
Yep.
yeah, let's end this stream and we'll look forward to another episode of BingX On Air. Thank you, Sue.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right, see you.